At 9:17 local time, somewhere over the South China Sea, a Chinese fighter pilot thought he was about to scare Australia. Instead, he accidentally gave them a masterclass. This is the story of how China's Air Force tried to flex on Australia and ended up handing over military secrets like free samples at Costco. Let's get into it. And trust me, this escalates fast. This encounter wasn't an accident, it was a setup. An Australian P-8 Poseidon was cruising calmly at 21,000 feet south of the Paracel Islands, flying a routine reconnaissance pattern. Translation: big gray plane, steady speed, no drama. For 2 hours, nothing happened. Then Beijing blinked. China scrambled one of its most advanced fighters, the Su-35, not to attack, but to intimidate. A classic buzz the slow guy and make him nervous move. Here's the twist. Australia wanted this. The P-8 isn't just a patrol aircraft. It's a flying intelligence vacuum. The moment China launched a fighter, the Australians basically whispered, "Showtime." And speaking of showtime, because what happened next turned calm skies into a Top Gun deleted scene. And this is where intimidation turned into outright danger. The Su-35 crossed so close, it almost became scrap metal. Out of the clouds comes the Su-35, twin engines screaming, afterburners lit, closing at nearly the speed of sound. 10 seconds. That's all the warning the Australians had. The Chinese fighter sliced across the P-8's nose at just 600 feet. At their combined closure speed, nearly 1,000 miles per hour, the margin between intercept and international incident was less than half a second. The wake turbulence hit the Poseidon like an invisible linebacker. Autopilot disconnected. The aircraft rolled hard. Stick shaker activated. Engines coughed as disturbed airflow slammed into the intakes. And here's the wild part. The Australians could actually see the Chinese pilot's helmet turn toward them. That's not flying. That's posturing with a jet engine. But while China thought it was flexing muscles, Australia's systems were quietly taking notes. Because intimidation doesn't work when your opponent is recording everything. The moment China locked radar, Australia hit the jackpot. Then it happened. The P-8's electronic warning systems lit up like a Christmas tree. China's Su-35 switched on fire control radar, not search radar, not looking around radar, but the kind that says, "I'm focused on you." This radar, the Irbis E, is one of the most powerful fighter radars in the world. Normally, countries guard its signal patterns like nuclear launch codes. But here's the problem. The Australian P-8 is equipped with an advanced electronic surveillance suite that doesn't panic when radar locks on. It celebrates. The moment that radar beam touched the aircraft, Australian systems began cataloging everything. Frequencies, pulse patterns, scan behavior, power output. Decades of Russian and Chinese development, captured in seconds. To put it simply, China thought it was pointing a laser. Australia brought a full-spectrum scanner, and while the Chinese pilot believed he was delivering a warning, Australia was already winning the encounter. And that was just the opening act. Next, China got even closer and even louder.